Yo, what is good with y'all? It's your boy KAG, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo NX and Pokemon Go. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Pokemon Go right now is kind of a big deal. A matter of fact, right now, I'm actually playing it, and right now I'm only at level 6, y'all. I haven't really had that much time to actually play it, but I'm at level 6, and yeah, let me know what y'all's rarest Pokemon is right now and what level y'all are currently at in Pokemon Go. For me, my rarest Pokemon is probably either my Pinsir or it's my Tauros. I'm not exactly sure which one is my rarest, but yeah, let me know what is your rarest Pokemon you've caught in Pokemon Go, and on top of that, what level are you? So, as y'all all know, Pokemon Go is kind of a huge deal right now. A matter of fact, Nintendo stocks actually increased to 24.52% on Monday alone. One day, their stocks rose almost 25%. And you know what? That's huge. That's a huge percentage. A matter of fact, they haven't seen an increase like that since 1983. And I know a lot of us wasn't born. I mean, at least I know I wasn't born in 1983. But yeah, on top of that, they actually already took over the #1 spot on iOS, as well as I believe they have actually already taken the spot of #1 on Android as well. But let me tell y'all this, they actually took #1 spot in half a day. Like, it wasn't even a full day, it was half of the day, and they took #1 spot. So, you know what that means? That means a lot of people are playing Pokemon right now. As a matter of fact, on top of that, they're currently making about $1.9 million a day on iOS alone. Now, think about that. That's not counting Android, right? That's not even counting Android. And that's not counting a lot of countries that hasn't received Pokemon Go yet. So imagine how much money they're actually going to be making off of this. That's kind of big. That's a lot of money. But with its success, maybe that kind of gives us a hint at what Nintendo is aiming for with the NX. Now, as a lot of y'all know, I strongly believe that there will be a handheld that will also be released alongside the actual console version. And, you know, maybe the handheld would have more of a mobile aspect to it. And the reason why I say that is because, #1, if you actually take a look at this patent right here, y'all all know what this patent is. Well, this patent right here technically has, you know, it has GPS built in it, right? It also has a slot for a SIM card, or it has a SIM card built inside of it, excuse me. As well as it also has a spot for a cartridge and a SD card. So with those, you know, those aspects to it, doesn't that kind of put it more towards the side of a mobile device? I think it really does. Now, not just a portable, but a mobile device. Now, if y'all don't know, this device right here is actually the successor to the 3DS. And let me explain why. Now, if you actually read this paragraph right here, and I'm going to read it for y'all, it actually, you know, pretty much describes the 3DS. It says, one example of the related art is disclosed in the Japanese patent application. It says, the information processing apparatus disclosed in literature 1 is a foldable game apparatus that comprises an upper housing and a lower housing. A stereoscopic LCD is provided on the front surface of the upper housing, and speakers are provided to the left and the right of the stereoscopic LCD, and an inner camera is provided above the stereoscopic LCD. On the other hand, a lower LCD is provided on the front surface of the lower housing, and a cross button and an analog pad are provided on the left of the lower LCD, and an ABXY button are provided in the right of the lower LCD, and a home, select, and start buttons are provided below the lower LCD. And now, if I don't know any better, I would think that they're actually describing the 3DS. Are they not? So yeah, so this device right here is actually the successor to the 3DS. These pictures, all this stuff right here, this is actually the successor to the 3DS. Now, with that being said, the fact that this also takes a SIM card as well as it has GPS built inside of it, that would kind of make it more of a smart device rather than your regular handheld, because as y'all all know, the 3DS, number one, it doesn't have a SIM card in it. Number two, it doesn't have a GPS in it. Now, what that actually does is that kind of leaves a door for Pokemon Go. Now, let me go ahead and explain this. So, as a lot of y'all know, Pokemon Go is out, and it will have been out for probably about 7 to 8 months on the market, allowing people to play Pokemon Go, right? But as a lot of y'all know, Pokemon Go is not quite the Pokemon game that everybody wanted. Now granted, no, it's an amazing game, it's great. A lot of people are playing it. They're out there throwing Pokeballs, catching Pokemon all day long. But what is missing from it is the actual battling aspect of it. Now granted, you can battle at a gym to take over that gym, but the battling aspect of capturing Pokemon is missing. So, for example, if this happens to be a actual mobile type device and it has GPS built inside of it, as well as a SIM card built inside of it, that would allow you to play Pokemon Go on this device. So for example, maybe Pokemon Go 2 would actually release on this device. And with it having physical buttons, maybe A, B, X, Y would allow for you to actually do different combos of different attacks on Pokemon while you're out there in the wild. And on top of that, you can save your battery life on your cell phone because you're only going to be using this device to actually play Pokemon Go. But on top of that, maybe, you know, the AR is better because as we all know, the 3DS also had AR built inside of it. So the AR for this could actually be better. And on top of that, you know, it has a touchscreen, y'all. So the touchscreen aspects would still be there. So, you know, with this being a more gaming focused device, maybe this device will actually transfer over all those mobile people. So while the mobile game version of Pokemon Go is out there racking up people right now, just like how they supposedly coming out with an Animal Crossing version for mobile, and then they're gonna have the actual console version, or the NX version, shall I say. Those people could technically transfer over. So for example, Animal Crossing could have certain aspects that are not in the version that is on the handheld or the console. And then just like Pokemon Go, there's certain aspects about Pokemon Go that are currently missing that could actually show up on this version of Pokemon Go. And for those people who are out there enjoying this game and out there going on little adventures, catching Pokemon, it could make them want to move over to whatever the NX handheld or mobile type device is, right? It kind of makes sense, right? And on top of that, if y'all haven't really noticed, this could also be a sign at what NX is actually doing as far as their online market, or their online infrastructure, shall I say. Now, as y'all all know, when you sign up for Pokemon Go, you have to sign up with an email address. So this email address could technically be working on the NX as well. Because, like, for example, I can actually log into my tablet and I can play Pokemon Go on my tablet just like I can on my cell phone, just by logging into my email address, and all my Pokemon transfer over. So imagine if they're using an online infrastructure where it's registered to your email address. That is a possibility that could also be in the NX online infrastructure as well. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about all this. Would y'all be up for a Pokemon Go with, you know, a little bit more of an experience factor, or more of an adventure, or more of a battling system built into it on the NX handheld version? Because as a lot of y'all know, I strongly believe that the handheld is coming out right alongside with the console version. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about that. And like I said, be sure to go ahead and down in the comment section, list what is your rarest Pokemon you have caught, or in what is its level, or should I say what is your level, you know? And leave that down there. And have you captured any gems? Are you the leader of a gym yet? But anyways, I'll talk to you on another video. If you enjoyed this, be sure to smash that like button. And as always, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, because we talk about all things Nintendo here. And I'll see you on another one. Peace.